Be cool, boy. Be coolly cool. The Jets are coming for the Sharks this week, baby. You're going down.
Oh, baby. We here.
We flag.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS Flag. Yeah. We only have 2 Thursday night football games left.
Yeah.
Next week, the highly anticipated rematch between the Rams and the Seahawks. We got the Christmas games, right?
Yeah.
But last night, we pulled deep into our bag of tricks. We went to the old days of Thursday night football. And while it did end, and it was very exciting, 19 accepted flags for the Atlanta Falcons, who were still able to win off a game-winning field goal.
Yeah. An all-time blunder by the Buccaneers.
Dude.
Quinn? There was a stat about the Falcons being the first team to win while having 14 more penalties than their opponent and faced a deficit of at least 14 points. So congratulations. The Buccaneers defense was just terrible. Kyle Pitts had 3 touchdowns, 166 yards, basically his best game ever.
Yep.
I think people thought they would see a lot of this from Kyle Pitts when he was drafted 8th overall into the NFL. But hey, better late than never for Kyle Pitts. The good news is the Buccaneers still control their destiny. You know, they play the Panthers twice, but it was losing to a team that got penalized 19 times. And then just some of the most odd and dumb game management at the end of the game that I've seen, like Todd Bowles and the Buccaneers offense throwing the football when Atlanta didn't have any timeouts. And I know they're trying to convert was it like a 2nd and 14? But they gift Atlanta the 2-minute warning. Tom, They gift it to them. And then after that, when they give them the ball back, they have them in 3rd and 28, and Atlanta converts. And at the very end of the game, the Bucs have 2 timeouts, and they choose to allow Atlanta to just dictate the end of the game.
Correct.
And Atlanta they didn't have any timeouts. So if Tampa used both of their timeouts there, they put Atlanta in a situation where there's probably like 15 seconds on the clock, and Atlanta has to either clock it or run a play and then rush their field goal unit out onto the field. And instead, they're like, no, we'll make this as easy as possible for them, and we will ensure that we do not get another chance with the football. So, and then it was bizarre.
And you look at the difference between the Falcons pass rush, which again, much improved from where it was. There was no pass rush from the Buccaneers at all last night. And listen, the offensive line didn't do a great job for the Falcons because, you know, there's false starts, there was holding like every other play. But dude, like there was nothing. And I know that this has been a problem because, right, didn't Jason Pierre-Paul sign with the Buccaneers like in their P squad? I don't think it's just, even if the Buccaneers are somehow able to win the South, one, this is like another Todd Bowles like midseason collapse, because we talked about this even with Clickbait, even though you and I predicted they were going to win, and 5 was 100% correct. He's like, I think the Falcons are going to win by something dumb. He was right.
Yeah.
You got Scooter's power for a week. But it's more just like, they have talent. They got healthier. And while the defense definitely does need to get fixed, Todd Bowles, who's supposed to be a defensive guy, it just feels like they're not progressing in the way that you would want to see. And especially like that's an embarrassing loss. When your opponent has 19 accepted penalties, you're up 14 points for you to lose that game against Kirk, like it's not great, man. Like that's a really, really bad look. And I think you posted it. That's the reason I saw it. His post-game press conference. Oh, he was using all the language. That man was upset.
Yeah, it was very funny for a Todd Bowles interview. Let me see if I can get that for us real quick.
Oh yeah, he loses all it. Yeah, Mr. King. So here's the thing. But as for Buccaneers fans have wanted Todd Bowles fired for a hot minute, right? And it's just because they seem like pedestrian. They usually have this midseason collapse and they limp into the playoffs. They lose that first game, and it doesn't really go very well. I feel like you just may have reached your ceiling with Todd Bowles. And like there was times like Baker was missing throws, and it was really nice to see Mike Evans back. There were some hospital balls that were being thrown. And I know Baker's like still, getting back to trying to get back to full strength as he's dealing with an injury, especially on a short week, right? And again, it's like you said, they are in control of their own destiny. But holy cow, man, like that is an ugly, ugly loss. And I feel like if they lose the division, I wouldn't be surprised if you see 2 head coaches in the NFC South fired.
Yeah, they got to win. I think this is the kind of performance that costs head coaches their jobs because
happy birthday.
Like you can definitely blame execution for sure on Tampa. You can blame their defense for forgetting that Kyle Pitts exists, which I get. He's on a lot of fantasy benches last night, Maybe Tampa Bay thought he had to stay on their bench. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they tried to cover him. Pardon my French. I'll let Todd Bowles take it away, though, because this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's inexcusable. You don't make excuses. You got to fucking care enough where the shit hurts. You got to fucking care enough where the shit hurts. It got to fucking mean something to you. It's more than a job. It's your fucking livelihood. How well do you know your job? How well can you do your job? Well, you can't sugarcoat that shit. It was in the fucking excusable, and there's no fucking answer for it. There's no excuse for it. That's what you tell them in the locker room.
No, you got to care enough so that shit hurts.
That's probably one of the most uncensored versions of Todd Bowles like we have ever seen, right? Because usually like in these press conferences, it's just like it's coach speak of like, it starts with me, we got to play better. And he's just like, nope. He's like, you got to look yourself in the mirror. And again, they have an opportunity to bounce back. They get a little bit of a reprieve now before they got to play the Panthers. They got 3 games left and the Panthers are 2 of them. We'll see who the Buccaneers are, man.
That's the good news and the bad news. Like, you got to play Carolina twice. Carolina's formidable. We know that.
Yep.
But you control it. And as bad as this loss was, it'll be forgiven if, they beat Carolina, they win the division, they get in the playoffs. But when they do this in the playoffs, then we'll be having some discussion.
And it's the NFC's version of the Steelers.
Yeah.
And it just feels like that defense that we saw last night, I don't think, like there are plenty of teams with plenty of flaws. That defense, I don't think is going to win, or is going to help win them a lot of football games. It was bad last night. It was real, real bad.
Yeah, and they can't get home from the edge. Like they're a team that's been able to bring pressure consistently, but it's usually interior generated pressure. But Cousins, he had a night. He had an easy night almost. And there's a couple bad bounces for Tampa Bay. They strip sack Kirk Cousins with the game on the line there in the fourth quarter, but the ball bounced kind of right back to Cousins, and they ruled it a simultaneous recovery. So Atlanta kept the ball. They also jarred the ball loose from Darnell Mooney, and there's a screenshot floating around on Twitter where there's 6 Buccaneers looming over the football, and Mooney's on the ground, and somehow Mooney comes out with it. The Atlanta had a Kyle Pitts touchdown that I don't think was actually a touchdown.
I think his cheek was in.
Well, his cheek was in, but his elbow's hitting out at the same time.
So I think that's what they ruled, though, that his cheek was down first and then the elbow hits immediately. It was bang,
that's what
bang,
they
though.
Ruled, but if you look at it, I don't think there's any way for you to say that his cheek hit before that elbow.
But that's why you're saying that, like, because they ruled it a touchdown on the field beforehand, so that
I
makes
guess,
a difference,
yeah,
right?
it's as close as it gets,
Yeah.
which is fine. But there were, every break seemed to go Atlanta's way. Outside
Except
of
for the 19 penalties.
except for that. Well, I mean, that's the key breaks. And Bijan fumbled again. And then did you see Bijan after the game on Amazon?
Yeah. He then apologized after that too.
He did apologize for talking about a game we all played growing up called Smear the.
I never played that.
You never played Smear the.
No, it was Kill the
Redacted?
Ball Carrier.
What was it called?
It was like Kill the Carrier.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, you can't say that, Bijan. And then I was like, wait a second. What? I've never known any other name for that game. I was I wouldn't even know what to call it. That's not that.
Oh yeah, it was Kill the Carrier.
Oh, well,
we just went with straight murder. That's how we did it in New York. We were just like, we're just
Kill the Carrier.
Yeah,
not as catchy. It's not as catchy, Tom.
Hey, listen, you do what we can. Fanatics. I mean, well, then the quality of this is going to go way, way down.
He apologized and was also immediately forgiven by everybody.
Yeah.
It's like the LGBTQ community already accepts your apology.
They're like, we got you. You're right. So it was funny because you look at Kyle Pitts, the amount, first of all, because he got a majority of that production in the first half, right? He had 2 touchdowns in the first half. Like, he was doing well. There were plays where he was wide open. Like, there was no one anywhere near him. And I'm curious because, like, they didn't have Drake London last night. You look at the Falcons, and I think what's frustrating if you're a Falcons fan is you see, like, hey, ugly ass game last night. Still able to come away with a win with our backup quarterback, right? We don't have Drake London in. Our season's done. They're not playing for anything. They're already out of the playoffs. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so we can win these kind of games. We can beat the Buffalo Bills. We have this great dynamic running back who can catch and also can run. Why can't we put this together? Because Falcons fans are looking at this today and they're like, why are you not firing Raheem Morris? Oh God, now they won. Please don't let him keep his job.
Yeah.
They won. It just is not.
I think Atlanta and Tampa, because they both want their coach fired, right? The Buccaneers fans want Bowles fired. Falcons fans want Raheem fired. I say they just have to switch coaches for 1 year and see what happens.
That's what I said. I said they both fire each other and then they just
flip-flop, see what happens. Baker didn't play well.
No.
But he also did some Baker Mayfield stuff. Like having Mike Evans back was a big impact for Tampa Bay. He had like 134 receiving yards. He took some shots too, landed on his head, got flipped around.
He pounded.
But it was like Baker's issue. It's like when the pocket really starts to break down, he does this thing where he like ducks his head, and I feel like he just runs into wherever the sack is.
Dude,
he goes into I'm a running back mode, and he does like this weird shit in the pocket, and he could just never escape it last night.
Dude,
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Baker?
There was a play where he had it, and there was a bunch of pressure that was coming up from the middle. And he literally did exactly what you said. He goes, okay. And he just ran like right into the defender instead of like going out to the right side. Like he just gave up on the play. Yeah. And I understand the offensive line has not been ideal this year. He's gotten beat up a lot. I get all that. But I don't know what the hell was happening there.
You just got to get rid of the ball. That's like, and that's always been like one of his flaws is a guy like that who does make some crazy plays. They have a tendency to think they can do it every play, and you just got to get rid of it. Some of those downs, and save yourself lost yardage because he was sacked 5 times. So save yourself the lost yards on the sacks, and give your offense a little bit better chance to succeed. They the Bucs too. Bucky Irving's back, and he got a decent amount of carries. He had 60 yards on 16 attempts, but Rachaad White, 1 carry for 20 yards. Yep. Never let him run the ball again. Sean Tucker was shut down, and I think just like
I think, right, Tucker.
The Bucs inability to consistently run the football also hurt them in this game.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have that excuse with that talent in the backfield.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, so talking about the Panthers, like they have the momentum right now. Currently, now they are leading in the NFC South. They got a game against the Saints, which is pivotal. Of course, they lost to the Saints earlier this year. So if the Panthers are able to win that one, and yeah, if they're able to knock off the Buccaneers after that, they're sitting real pretty, because the Panthers, they have the Saints, they have the Buccaneers, the Seahawks, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then it's the Buccaneers again. So that Seahawks game is going to be really tough. And the thing is, like, dude, it's the NFC South. It's a divisional game. I have no idea. Like, I feel like those games could go either way. And the Saints have been playing pretty well recently. But yeah, this is a pretty horrendous loss for the Buccaneers. Like, this is probably one of the, I don't want to say worst, but like, this is inexcusable to lose this football game.
Yeah.
You're up 14. They have 19 penalties. Like, what are you doing? It's ugly, man.
Yeah, it's it's an all-timer. It's an all-timer.
Dude, if you're that podcast that stopped doing it because the Panthers were losing and then they make the postseason because they win the division, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
You probably can never start the pod again.
Yep, that's tough. That's tough. They do a playoff episode and then they lose in the playoffs.
Yeah, like horrifically.
You got to pray that they win if you do one.
Yeah.
Glorious. I don't know if they clinch, but if they beat the Saints, then they'll be a game up. I mean, because they're already leading the Buccaneers. Then they'll be a game up. It might be. I'd have to take a look at the clinching scenarios, but it would put them in really good shape if they win these next two games, the Panthers. So, yep. I didn't see the trailer. I just saw the fall of the Old Republic, which, let's go. There you go. Buccaneers fall down to 9.
Panthers are the 4 seed.
Damn, man.
Tie-breaking procedures. No, I don't want that.
It could be Seahawks and Panthers again if this holds.
Let's see here. Playoff scenarios.
NFC's crazy. I'll see the trailer sometime today. Yeah, well, the oven's not getting fixed for the Buccaneers, man. Those cookies came out horrible once again. All right, here you go. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so it's a half game up. Oh, look at that. It's the Broncos.
Hey, top of the morning to yas. All right, NFC.
Okay. Oh, look at that. The NFC West or the NFC North winner. That's right. Big games for both of us as we try to get that number 1 seed. I think the Packers have like an 11% chance right now. This is the most useless article ever because it's not telling you what you want to know. Because you want the playoff clinching scenarios.
Way to go, Bleacher Report, you dumbasses.
Yeah, very thick. I mean, they've been talking. I mean, if Buccaneers fans have been talking about Bowles being gone for a while,
for giving
and Falcons fans, I think, wanted Raheem Morris fired the minute that he was hired. So, look at that. You clinch playoff for the win.
Pretty simple.
They win the East. Yeah, the Patriots win. Can we just go through this real quick?
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
No, where you were was good because then it was telling about Patriots win and they win the division. This is what you want.
Yeah, but then it just skips.
Yeah, because I think that's it, buddy.
I'm trying to find the freaking Panthers.
Yeah, but there's not going to be a playoff clinching scenario for the Panthers this week.
It doesn't. I don't care about this week. They need to give me all the scenarios.
Well, they got to wait to see, what teams win.
No, well, they could say if this happens and this happens.
Okay. Well, the Rams, I think, clinch something too, right? They get a playoff berth if they win. Is that what that said?
Yeah, something. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. NFC version of the Steelers, because they're doing the same thing too, man. I mean, they crushed it with Ibuka. Like, he's a great draft pick. But they need pass rushers like now, like right now.
Nobody cares about
Strouds and Titans ever be friends again? Whatever. Perhaps. I mean, Stroud's gave him a win this week, so.
Who did the Texans play?
This week they are Cardinals. They'll probably destroy them. Yeah, that defense is probably going to wreck them. I would imagine so. Yeah, bad for the Buccaneers. Not great for the Falcons because while they win, Maybe you're keeping Raheem Morris, and also that draft pick just got worse, and you're playing for nothing. But always fun to screw up the division.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the tip.
There we go.
47% chance to make the playoffs. There you go, Carolina.
Oh, you wanted the playoff machine. Right, so here, click the Panthers beating the Saints up above. Right there. Yeah. So on the left side, click the little bubble for the Panthers. Okay, so then if they beat the Saints, then they have 66. And what if they beat the Buccaneers? Do they clinch?
Now we'll see.
All right, so
99.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that.
So
2 wins in a row, Carolina, and you sitting pretty. What if they lose to the Saints? Oh, New Orleans could be the super spoilers in the South.
it's true. All right, so if they, they have to beat the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
so
even a win
beat
here.
The Buccaneers the first time, and then they lose to the Seahawks. Can you do win? Yeah, that's gonna do it. Okay, gotta beat the Buccaneers. Yeah, do that one.
See, because they'll probably lose to Seattle.
And what if they lose to the Buccaneers the last one? Is it not changing? Yeah, okay, so they're still good. So yeah, Panthers win these next 2 games. You rocking. You good. Fairies feel better.
That's pretty crazy.
Panthers got it all in front of them, baby. Just got to beat the Saints and then beat the Buccaneers.
Let's go to the devil. The devil worshiping.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Like, both our teams are the number 2 seed right now. Oh, no, you're the number 1. Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. I wouldn't know what 2 feels like.
I mean, that's where you've been for a good chunk. But
just lose this week. Come on, Chargers. Get those Chiefs.
Their playoffs started now, man. They are.
They could lose to the Chargers and win all 3, and they're still 99.9% out.
What if they beat the Chargers? Wow.
They win out, and it's still just less than 50%, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, they can't lose any of these games.
Their playoffs have started.
Yeah.
That's it. They lose, they done.
They've got they've got 7 playoff games in a row if they want to make it to the Super Bowl. They have to win 7 in a row to get to the Super Bowl.
Watch them just go on a tear.
They're not.
Can you just hit the Packers real quick? I just want to see something real quick.
Check out the pack.
Yeah, what if the Packers first of all, I like that number. That's a good. Get the hell out of here. Get what you
Hey, look at that. You still got a 26% chance if you lose all 4 games. That's actually not bad.
Uh-huh. Now, why don't we do the other side? Yeah, that's nope. Beat the Broncos. I just honestly want to see for the 1 seed. Okay. 59%. I take that.
How many can you lose?
Damn.
Hey, it's like you win the next 2, you're dude, you can lose 3. This Broncos game is heavily weighted for you guys.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It was a good time. Oh, dude, Mike Evans is a monster. And dude, that one, the ball that was high that Baker threw and he went up for it and then he got upended.
Yeah.
Oh, Buccaneers fans holding their breath.
Man, the Bucs were getting mad at Atlanta. Get mad at Baker for a shitty throw.
Mm-hmm. I know, almost like we have to be patient. It's so crazy, right? And we don't just write off folks right away. It's so crazy how that works, that it takes years
but to be fair, the Panthers have played some pretty weird-ass football this year.
They did. Well, we were optimistic after last season, right? Because of how it ended. You're like, okay, maybe Bryce Young. And then there were times this year going, okay, maybe not Bryce Young. But now they found their footing.
Look at that. Broncos can lose all 4 and still have a 99% chance.
All right, so let's just have that happen.
Let's go here and here. Only
Something like
22% chance for the 1 seed, though.
Yeah, that's where I'm curious.
That's what they're playing for.
Yeah. If they win all of them, though.
I do think the Broncos lose 1 game between Green Bay, Jacksonville, and KC.
It's a tough schedule.
I feel like their loss is going to happen either against the Packers or the Jags. And that's just simply probability. Like they've won 10 games in a row. Like that's just hard to sustain. So
Yeah.
they're just mathematically due for a loss.
But hey, honestly, if the Patriots lose against the Bills this week, that's going to put you in a much better situation. Because then you can kind of afford to lose one to the other one too. So
could go like this too.
Don't like that. I'm good.
Could go like that.
Nope.
The Chargers game, it's like, what's Denver going to be playing for that final week?
Yeah.
Are they resting starters because they can't seal the 1 seed? So, like, let's just take it easy. Are they tied with the Patriots and like, hey, we got to win this game and we get the 1 seed?
You could be playing the Texans and the wild card.
Oh, we'll fuck them up, dude. I ain't scared of Houston.
That was a close game when you guys played.
Yeah, but we had to go against the juggernaut Davis Mills.
Tackle the man.
Come on. What happens if Phillip Rivers gets a win this week?
Right now they're at 20. Oh my God.
Back at 42. All right. That's Rivers still older than their percentage to win there.
Yep.
Hey,
okay.
65.
Wait, so they have a 97 if they win. They win out? I don't think they're going to win out. I don't think they're going to win out.
No, I bet I'm going to go like this.
Dude, you think they're actually going to beat the Seahawks?
I think they got a chance, my friend. I think it's too easy to not believe in Phillip Rivers.
I think that there's a good amount of evidence as to why
I choose to believe in miracles, Tom.
Dude, I saw that Raheem Morris yelling at the camera. He's like, ah, and it's just like, man, I mean, you didn't. Yeah. It wasn't good.
It's like, okay, a week too late, Raheem.
Hey, listen, if they win those last 3 games, still 99.
Somehow they're going to end up with the 8th overall draft pick again.
Probably. Yeah.
Where are they at now?
Most likely. Yeah,
they are sitting at 10. Oh, no, they don't. The Rams have their pick. That's why.
Correct.
So winning for them is actually good. It doesn't really, mess up the draft.
NFC West was pretty happy with that. Yeah. Dude, Browns, it's going to be cold too on Sunday in Chicago. This weekend on Saturday here in Wisconsin, it's a high of 3 and a low of -6. So it's going to be cold this weekend.
Yeah, that's chilly.
It's going to be a little cold.
Buffaloes, they got a 98%. What happens if they lose to the Patriots, though?
Yeah, they're still okay.
Still okay. What happens if they win? Let's give them this one. I mean, they've got Patriots is their toughest game, I think. Eagles will be interesting. Jets week 18 shouldn't be an issue if they need to win that game. Yeah, they can really lose. They have to win at least one game, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to win more than that, but
what if they just beat the Jets?
Oops. Let's see here. Go here and then there.
Dude.
88%.
Buffalo's doing all right now.
Yeah. So, if the Chiefs were winning out, and that would be kind of an issue for them. If the Colts are winning out, that would change this, but,
Okay. Yeah, because I think the only 2, I think they said, right, the playoff clinching scenarios are if the Patriots win, they clinch the East, and I think if the Rams win, they clinch a playoff spot. That's pretty crazy, dude. Week 15, and there's only two potential scenarios where you're going to have a team. Well, no, the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos win. They clinch.
Apologies. Keep pounding, Cordell. Keep pounding. I love how we just find this playoff machine, and it's like, this is just going to take up like 15 minutes of the show. It's fun to play with.
Good.
It is.
The Ravens, they still got a chance at 8 and 9.
Yeah. 27.
Wait, are they 8 and 9?
27.
That's not right. Oh, these are projected. Oh, that's their projected standing.
Yeah, they're 6 and 7 right now.
Don't give me that. Who gives a fuck about projected?
I don't know why they're doing this.
It's like, what? 8 and 9? Yeah, because they're ahead of KC right now at 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little better.
Brock, that would very much be the Chicago Bears. Yep, exactly. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised. And who knows, maybe Judkins will complete a 2-point conversion pass. So Bears beat the Browns and the Packers lose to the Broncos. The NFC flips again, right? Making this next week team extremely pivotal. I don't know.
Do the Bears shoot back up to like the 2 seed?
They might. Because the Packers, let me just see. What's the standings right now? So the Packers are 9-3. So they would drop to 9-4 and 1. And then the Bears would be 10-4. Yeah, I think they would take over then. I think so. It's not super pivotal because it's just a 1-week hold. The game that's going to matter is against the Bears. Like this game for the Packers is more so for like the number 1 seed. They're like just trying to stay in the running of that. But the real game is going to be a week from Saturday. And that's where it's going to be. All right, who's going to win the North? So we can flip-flop all we want. Just got to wait till next week. So, yeah, remember when we were looking at Colts-Bucks? I don't think we're looking at Colts-Bucks anymore. I don't think that's going to be the Super Bowl matchup anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Baker was in the MVP talks in...
He was?
Early season. Like, very premature talks, but he was balling, and they were winning those close games. They were doing improbable things at the end of the game. With all those injuries.
Yep.
Now they're not.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Not.
I gotta give my friend Zach Stevens some support here because he tweeted about Nick Bonito and Micah Parsons, and boy oh boy is he taking some shit on Twitter for it. Zach, he pointed out their stats this season and just made it, it's an observation about Nick Bonito and his contract being about, 20 mil cheaper. Okay. And boy, the Packers fans came out of the woodwork to shit on Zach for this one, Tom.
Well, I mean, what about QB pressures? What about pass rush win rate? I mean, those are two stats. They're important. Don't get me wrong. And Nick Bonito, let me be very clear. Nick Bonito is an excellent player. I called you literally when they drafted him, and I was like, dude, you got a dog. Like, he's gonna be really good.
Yeah. And to be fair, I said, hey, if Mike is available for a trade, I wouldn't mind giving up Nick Bonito to get Micah Parsons because I think Micah Parsons is better.
Yeah, maybe a little incomplete in terms of stats.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like people get so mad about this shit. It's funny.
A little baity, maybe a little bit.
It's definitely Zach knows how to bait.
Yeah, it's bait.
That's how to bait. He knows how to bait.
Dude, the Saints win.
I'll be even more honest here, Tom. I think the Broncos' pass rush has not been as effective lately.
We've been talking about that. Yep. Last few games, not so much. It's very curious. But again, that's the NFL. The Commanders game goes down to the wire. Commanders then get shut out by J.J. McCarthy. Tis the NFL.
Yeah.
Saints, why not? Ruin the division. Go crazy. Why not? We do have a friendly wager. Yes, because we're both going to be streaming on Christmas. So if the Packers win, Perna's got to wear a Chiefs jersey during the Chiefs-Broncos game on Christmas. If the Broncos win, I got to wear a Vikings jersey during the Lions-Vikings stream on Christmas. So,
yeah. I'll tell you what, Packers fans are as sensitive as all the other fans. That's all I'm saying, Tom.
God,
very sensitive bunch.
I hope that this is a
very sensitive
fan. I truly do. In my heart of hearts, I really hope that I think it's gonna be a very close game, but I really hope we decimate you. Oh, I hope we humble you so hard. I hope the Green Bay. I hope Micah Parsons has 45.
Humbling the team that gets shit on every week by everybody.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty much. Oh, we won 10 games. We're due for a loss. So
they are
preparing yourself mentally. That's okay. You want to call my coach a big old crybaby in your edits? That's fine. You want to do it? We'll see you on Sunday.
I don't even know what a hold is anymore.
We'll see. You're gonna have to hold Micah Parsons.
We have a good pass rusher for the first time since Reggie White. Oh, we don't remember what that feels like.
2014, they had a pretty good pass rush.
Who was that?
They got Julius Peppers back because they grabbed him for a minute and they went to the NFC Championship game and then they lost to Seattle.
No, I predicted Micah Parsons 100% is getting his first holding call against the most penalized team in the NFL.
Oh, yes. That's what folks were saying last night. They were just like the refs were getting ready. They were calling holding like every 5 seconds. So I'm just going to get it.
The matchup for Parsons is it's on McGlinchey's side. And I know Green Bay moves Parsons around a lot, but that's the favorable matchup because Garrett Bowles has just been fucking nails all year. And McGlinchey's been very good. They've only allowed 1 sack between the two of them, and
that's progress for McGlinchey because there were times where he was.
McGlinchey's been very solid ever since the Broncos acquired him or signed him.
Yeah.
So, but he's not as good as Bowles. So I foresee you guys having him on that side more frequently.
Yeah. Well, we just looked at that. The Colts have a really good shot, even if they lose to the Seahawks. They got a good shot of making it if they win out. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for them to win out.
That's why the Indy takes a chance on a guy like Rivers. Is like they're still in the mix. So, let's get creative.
Big boo. It was in your dream a few nights ago. There are times where like I have to catch myself not saying a big boo. Like when I can't even remember what his last name is half the time. Yeah. It's a big boo.
And I had no problem. He had one of the names I was very good at saying. Like this name actually makes a lot of sense.
You're like, I got it.
It locked in. And then since I've heard that, my brain just does that whenever I see him.
It's true. I mean, the problem is that the 5 seed could be the Seahawks. So the Panthers, they might have another date with the Seahawks a couple weeks later. Let's go. You getting nervous, Brandon?
No, I already told you. I'm not nervous about anything. Even if we lose, we're like,
that's good.
We're still fine.
Good. Feel good about it.
And I thought this was a good observation from Mina about the Packers shredding man coverage and Denver playing quite a bit of man coverage. So a strength versus strength.
It's going to be a really fun game, dude. Like, I think it's going to be a great football game. Again, it could be 10-7. That is what we could see the score, but I think it's some pretty evenly matched squads here.
I hope it's 10-7. I really do. And I hope it's 10-7. The Broncos have the lead, and McManus lines up for a 61-yard field goal that just flies into the stands.
And then leverage penalty.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Rashawn Gary. Hopefully he's got a big game coming up. Hopefully. But yeah, Lucas Van Ness did practice. Right now for the Packers, the concern is Josh Jacobs. He didn't practice because he's still dealing with that knee injury. So hopefully he's able to play because he was definitely good for them this past Sunday against the Bears. So as long as he's able to go, I feel pretty good.
Denver, Pat Bryant hasn't been practicing this week with his hamstring issue. I think he didn't practice much the week before and played, but if Pat Bryant does not play and Troy Franklin gets more targets, that's a huge advantage for you guys.
Well, let's be very clear, Brian. They shouted out good sports.
Yeah, it was good sports.
It was good sports.
That's why I think the Broncos are going to win.
Because the Amazon show? Okay.
Yep.
All I want, Brandon, truly, is before that show gets canceled, I really want you to be a guest on it. Just so,
nice.
Like, hi, I'm That's Good Sports.
Yeah, way to take a name here.
Yeah. Just make it really awkward.
Yeah.
Really awkward.
Amazon's kind of doing that. Their Thursday night post-game show is called the Thursday Nightcap. I'm pretty sure they weren't calling that Nightcap last year, the year before. And one Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco Johnson have a show called Nightcap that they do post-games. Amazon's just like, what's working? We'll take that name. Who's the best content creator in the NFL? Oh, that Brandon Perna guy. It's Brandon Perna and then a big gap between number 2. So we'll go with Good Sports.
Do you just call yourself the best football content creator?
No, that's what Amazon thinks.
Oh, okay.
I
In this
would
hypothetical
never
conversation that you're
Tom.
making up.
I find you to be very good. Urinating Trees, great. Brett Coleman, phenomenal. Football Analysis. HBTC.
No. This is what Amazon is
5
saying.
points. Scooter. I put myself below all those guys. Bezos, on the other hand, I'm like, Jeff, leave me the fuck alone, man.
Pete, I like that math. If we we just hit 945,000 subs yesterday.
Damn.
So if we hit 946, 54, 27 plus 27. 27. Lock it in. Like that. You want to do we have power rankings?
No.
Okay. Who'd you put at number 1?
Who do you think? Take a guess.
Oh, it depends. That's I'm veering into the mind if we're going real or did you put the Broncos back at 1?
Yes. Yep. It's the Denver Broncos.
Because you beat the Raiders?
Because we're the one. We got the best record in the entire NFL. Tied with, is it tied with the Patriots? We're the 1 seed.
Okay.
I had Broncos at 1. I had Rams at 2.
They will not repent. I had Rams at 1.
3.
Who's at 3?
Packers.
Ooh, thank you.
Seahawks 4, Jags 5, Texans 666, Bills 7, Chargers 8, Bears 9, Lions 10. I had Bucks at 11.
Oh, 49ers weren't on it because of the bye week, right?
Yep. No Panthers, no Niners, no Patriots, which really was nice this week.
Nice. No, they will never repent for what they did to Andrew Luck. No, they will not. We could be watching Andrew Luck right now.
Yeah. Do you think Andrew Luck will come out of retirement?
He's going to play for the Bengals when Joe Burrow retires.
No, he would never.
I know.
It's Phillip Rivers this week. It's Andrew Luck next week. It's Peyton Manning the week after. Nice.
Peyton's like, you know what? No, I just want to come back and play for Denver.
And then to close out the season, Curtis Painter.
There it is. Yeah, Rogue, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Eagles, Cowboys.
Orgy. Sorry.
Eagles, they got to win some football games. They're still going to be favored to win that division. And the Cowboys, if the Cowboys beat the Lions, we're talking about that division very differently. But now we just got to kind of wait and see. Please look at the reply of your last post.
You're going to have what?
I don't know.
My last post where? On Twitter? Instagram?
MySpace.
YouTube community tab?
Yep. Yes, exactly. Will that break the 28-3 curse? No, because they still missed the playoffs and don't have their first draft pick. But it's something. Gotta hope. There. But yes, they did. Okay, yeah, so our power rank, I mean, I include teams on the bye week. But yeah, I had the Broncos at 4, I think. Because the Seahawks had an impressive win. The Rams, like that, they beat the piss out of the Cardinals, so they were my number 1 again. And the Patriots were 2 because they're on a bye week. And then Packers were 5. And it was Jaguars at 6, so we were close there. Bears 7. Yeah, Texans are on it too. They on it. They playing well. I want to predict some games. What if the Packers-Broncos tie? Well, then they better go to the Super Bowl against one another. We will be so unsatisfied.
Yeah, that would be very unsatisfying.
I'm not going to even...
Oh, man, look, I picked the Bucks. Darn it.
I did too, yeah.
Silly me.
That would be so unsatisfying. Oh, God, that'd be so bad. That'd be so... I don't want that. I don't want that.
Wow. Just 5% taking the Browns.
This is going to be a closer game than I think.
Yeah. Cleveland's defense was gashed last week, though, right?
Yeah, they were run all over.
And I think that's going to be Chicago's game plan.
Yep.
The weather could be a factor.
Going to be cold.
But I'm going to just go baseline. I think the Bears are better than the Browns.
Yeah.
But Shedeur Sanders been playing well. Let's see
3
if it
touchdowns.
continues. Let's see if it continues.
Broncos lose 2 straight, giving the Jaguars the 1 seed. If the Jacksonville Jaguars are able to get the 1 seed in the NFL, I think that would be the perfect representation of what this season's been.
Yeah. That would be funny.
That would be funny. I like that.
Jags are feisty. They're feisty.
When Lawrence is playing well, man. ETN's good. JSP, I think I'm doing 2 Christmas games. Perna will be doing his fundraiser later that night.
Chiefs Broncos. Come raise some money.
Look, you're doing it during a Broncos game. I'm doing it during a Packers game.
There you
and
go.
It's a hated rival.
Yes.
Let's go.
Figured I should do
this
something.
game. I have no confidence in either team. I picked the Bengals, but it's just because the Ravens are not playing well. And Bengals defense solid. You know, obviously they blew that game in the second half, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a real choice here.
It's not even a Sophie's choice.
No. I'm going to go Ravens. What the hell?
Casey is out. What's Buffalo's excuse? Their defense is very inconsistent. Their offense could be inconsistent. The Bills are a worse team than they were last year. But who knows? They can get hot.
They're getting there.
They can get hot.
You got to get that line healthy again. Their defense is making plays.
I you do.
Chargers! Please, Justin Herbert, continue your miraculous, this team's going to win, even though I am severely injured and I have no offensive line, and now we got to go against Chris Jones, and the real weakness of our line is everywhere, but also specifically, even somehow the interior is worse than our edges, and that's where Chris Jones is going to blow this shit up, and I think that's going to be the difference in the Chiefs' favor, but I am just not picking the Chiefs. I am not going to do it.
Exactly what you said is why I picked the Chiefs. I was like, Chris Jones dominated the second half of that game, and even though they wound up losing against the Texans, I feel like this might be too much to overcome.
I think the Chargers' defense is
good.
You've got the Texans, right? I think they're the best defense in the NFL. And then right below them, you've got teams like, I think the Rams defense can be very good. The Broncos defense is lights out at times. Hasn't been as good lately, but Chargers consistently very good defense. And I'm not convinced about the Chiefs offense anymore.
Oh, I'm not either. Yeah, no.
So,
they're playing for their life, man.
Chargers for sure, but we'll see. Wow.
Go Pack, go.
Damn. Man. Bills Mafia showed up.
Yeah, they did.
Patriots coming off a bye.
Yes.
Bills. It's not really a must-win game. We did the playoff scenarios. The Bills can lose.
But if they want to try and hold out hope for the division, they got to win because Pats win, they clinch. I got the Pats winning and clinching.
Yeah. I'm going to go Buffalo here.
I like that pick. I think that Buffalo has a shot.
Yeah. And look, Drake Maye's played great. I think the Bills I think they can run the ball better than the Patriots right now. And we've seen the Bills defense get turnovers, make plays. Benford the last 2 weeks. Like I feel like Buffalo's going to get another play from their defense. Who's on the Bills? Like they've had so many guys in and out of the lineup.
What I said is Bosa coming back. When I recorded on Wednesday, I think he was a limited participant.
Bills injury report. Let me take a look here.
All right, so he was limited at practice on Wednesday. If
Thursday,
Bosa plays, that'd be big.
Let's see.
DJ Watt getting injured.
He's limited on Thursday as well. You got Spencer Brown limited. Trubisky. Oh God. Trubisky's hurt too. I'm just whatever. I'm just going Buffalo.
That's gonna sink him.
Yeah, here's a real shitty game.
Yeah, fourth wall. We won't be pronouncing that one. We're doing phonetically. We'll make sure we're okay. Make sure, all right. Why only New York accents? Because it's Bruce and Springsteen. They are supposed to be bad.
Hey, Gabagoo.
New Jersey.
It's a Bruce Springsteen. Hey,
it's very close.
Yeah.
Very close. Yes.
Who are you taking here?
I picked the Giants, but I don't That's another one. Like, which Commanders team are we going to see? The one that we saw last week that got shut out, or the one that went toe-to-toe with the Broncos? I got Giants. I think they're just a better team right now.
This is the first game that 100% doesn't matter at all for either team, except for the Giants have more to lose by winning.
Yes. You guys, they have the number 1 pick. Raiders, Eagles. If this is not a bounce back game for the Philadelphia Eagles, we got big problems. We got big old problems. I got Philadelphia. If they lose this game, everybody's getting fired.
Kenny Pickett knows all their secrets. Raiders got a shot.
I don't need a former QB to come out of retirement to play for my team. I'm good. I believe in Toyota Jordan Love. I mean, I'll take prime Aaron Rodgers if you know, but I'm sticking with my Toyota Jordan Love.
You can pick any quarterback. Give me Tim Tebow right now. Give me one more game of Tim Tebow, baby.
There you go. Against the Packers too.
Dude, Tebow would have 86 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns and 2 passing yards.
It'd honestly be fantastic. Jaguars, Jets. I got the Jaguars. Jets playing feisty, but I got Jaguars here.
Yeah, we don't need to overthink that. I don't need to overthink the Texans beating the Cards.
Here we go.
We'll come back to that one.
Okay. This should be
a good game.
It's a good game.
Lions are desperate. Oh, Goff versus Stafford. So many storylines.
Yep.
Rams are just playing too good, though.
I mean, they did lose against the Panthers not too long ago, but I agree. I think the Rams win this game, and then they lose against Seattle on Thursday on the short week. But
I don't like the injuries for Detroit.
Yep, I agree with that because I think they're going to be able to pick apart that secondary. No Arnold, no Branch. I think
Kirby Joseph, is he playing yet? He's been hurt. Against Stafford too. You need those guys.
Out of all the teams, who do you think in this decade should win their first Super Bowl? Who's in line to?
I mean, I really want Buffalo and Detroit to win their first Super Bowls. That'd be really nice.
The Lions and Bills. The 2 teams they said no to.
Those are the 2 teams I would like.
Here, I'll give you a dark horse. If their offensive line gets better, Tank Dell comes back, I think the Texans could be a contender. I think in the next few years, I think the Texans could be up there. I'll go test it.
They could. Yeah, they can compete for one.
I'll go Houston. We're apparently going to be shirtless. That's what it'll be on Christmas.
Yes.
Nips out for Christmas.
Nips out, guns out.
That's right.
I got Panthers over Saints.
I got Panthers over Saints, but I don't know how much I trust it. Shuck has been playing really well these past couple weeks. So Saints look like a different team. They already beat the Panthers earlier. I think the Panthers get their revenge here.
Yeah. Just 1% taking Tennessee.
Who's suffering the 15-2 curse? Could be the Patriots.
Ooh, interesting. The Titans, who beat the Browns last week. Less people believe in Tennessee than they do New Orleans, than they do the Jets. Okay, yeah, one makes sense.
All right.
But yeah, I'm going 49ers too.
I'm the Seahawks. I picked this is a horrible matchup. I mean, the Seahawks D is great. It's healthy. Their D line's a monster against Philip Rivers, who hasn't played in 5 years. I think there's gonna be a lot of handing off to Jonathan Taylor, a lot of short passes. And if they can dink and dunk their way to a victory, more power to them. But I am
so sick of everybody's logical opinions about Philip Rivers and his age and his time away from the game.
We're going to make you poop fast.
If you can't believe in the Indianapolis Colts and Philip Rivers defying Father Time, defying everything we know about the sport of football, what the fuck is the point of watching this glorious game, Tom?
I'm actually upset that I can't watch this game because it's on during the GPS Bowl.
Oh, it is afternoon? Those sons of guns.
I know.
Dadgummit, Tom.
I know. It would have been so nice.
Oh, Philly.
We'll keep an eye on it while we're watching.
Phil.
Keep an eye on. Yeah. Wait, you're picking the Colts? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I am.
All right. There you go.
Oh, God, yes.
If they win, man, oh my! If Phillip Rivers takes the Colts to the playoffs, it would be the perfect cherry on top of the season. It'd be so great.
Let's check out the Colts injury report real quick. They need to get Buckner back.
Yeah, it is not father time. It is grandfather time.
They need to get Sauce back. All right, Buckner limited. Sauce Gardner still not practicing with that calf injury. Alec Pierce was full participant. Josh Downs, full. All right, they got a chance. Seahawks look very healthy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I've stuck with the toilet, Brock. I don't think I've really aimed somewhere else. I got the Cowboys here. I picked the Steelers before you injured TJ Watt.
I did no such thing. That would be the team employed trainer, doctor, whatever.
If I'm not mistaken, he was watching power rankings while it was happening. And was like, all right, just hold on, TJ. I just got to watch this Brandon Perna video.
Yeah.
Boom. So Dolphins make sense now. They won 4 straight. It's going to be tough, though. They got to play in the cold.
Yeah, but they should remember they run the ball well.
They do.
We've seen the Steelers also give up a lot of rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
They did last week and somehow won. So maybe that won't even help Miami.
Yeah, if TJ doesn't play, I think that's going to be tough.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dolphins because I won't pick against the curse wheel. And then the game everybody cares about, what America cares about. I think the Packers are actually favored. Still 60% taking Denver, though.
Tough place to play.
Yeah, obviously. Like, I'm not going to pick against the Broncos. Even if I thought the Broncos were going to lose this game, you think I'm picking the Packers with this guy sitting above me in a Packers beanie right now? I don't think so, Tim. It would be a betrayal of my my fandom to pick Green Bay. Even if Denver was employing fucking Russell Wilson right now, I would still be taking the Broncos this week.
Did you just say I don't think so, Tim?
Yeah. Not a big Home Improvement fan?
Okay, I thought you were just calling me Tim.
Tim Grossi?
Tim Grossi has returned. Yeah, I think, again, what's going to be interesting, we were talking about this on Clickbait. The Broncos offensive line has done a great job. So it'll be really interesting to go against this pass rush. But they've gone against good pass rushes before this season, right? The Texans being one of them. Yeah. So I'm very curious. And then you've been talking about the pass rush for the Broncos. The past few games, maybe not as potent. So we'll see how our O-line does. O-line's been looking good recently. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Jordan Love plays against this secondary. It's going to be I think it's going to be a really fun game. And who knows?
Yeah,
maybe an actual Super Bowl preview.
We've got. I want to see, like, obviously the offense been playing a little better. RJ Harvey's been nice. He finds the end zone. I just want to see the Broncos defense like control this game. And I want to, because they didn't against Washington. They did against the Raiders. It was just the Broncos had a long opening drive, and then they gave a long opening drive touchdown up to the Raiders. After that, the defense controlled the game until it was already in the bag, and there was a bunch of garbage time stuff. Yeah. But the Raiders' offense sucks, so that is what it is. I think Green Bay's got a tough offense to defend. It's not perfect, but you've got all your receivers healthy, right? Like, you're back in business with your ball catchers. Jordan Love,
Josh Jacobs
playing well.
Let's go.
Like, if the Broncos defense can take over this game against your offense, that's going to make me feel better about the Broncos moving forward. And I don't know if they're going to. I'm just saying, like, that's what I want to see more than anything. So we'll see.
Well, Burrow has no control over a trade. So I think he would want one, but it depends, man. If he's like really hurt and he's like, I don't want to do this no more, then he might just be done. But I don't think that's where we're at yet.
I think he's too loyal to his teammates. Like, Jamar's still there, T's still there, and T could have left, but he came back to play with Joe Burrow. Like, I don't think Joe's bouncing or trying to bounce.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think I'm feeling really good about the Packers offense. It's just, if they can neutralize that pass rush, I think the Packers can win this game. It's going to be a fun one. Let's go. We're finally here. GPS Bowl, Toyotathon, Jordan Love. How could you
Who's
not?
in first place? Oh, Zach McAdoo, you're in first place in the pick'em. That's crazy. Nice. Well done, Zach. Well done, Zach.
You're in 76th.
Yeah.
Well, you got 100 in there?
I've gotten loose with it this year.
That's fair.
I've gotten real loose with my picks this year.
Sure.
Anyway.
Partner, what you got coming out today, buddy?
Well, I wasn't going to do anything. But I might.
Okay.
I might do a Buccaneers video about how bad they mismanaged the end of that game.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm probably going to do an Amazon skit for last night because last night's game was last night's game. And then Friday night Q&A tonight.
Boom.
But we will be streaming together on Sunday for the GPS Bowl. Time to take down the Broncos. Let's go.
It's going to be fun or
fun.
not. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I wish you great luck. You're a good team that I've got a lot of respect for.
You barely show us any respect on a week-to-week basis.
Packers fans, just the best. Top notch.
You were just crapping on us literally 20 minutes ago.
Oh, that you're a little whiny. You guys think you're not whiny sometimes.
Oh, it's not Broncos fans being whiny.
Why is
everyone so mean to our team? Why
you guys are a little whiny?
Well, we're winning games, but they're so mean. Okay. We'll see who's whining on Sunday. We'll see.
Yes, we will, won't we?
Yes, we will. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun game. I think that we are getting this matchup at literally the perfect time. Like both teams looking good, heading into the postseason. And hey, regardless of what happens on Sunday, may we see each other again in this year's Super Bowl.
There you go. It's crazy that this is going to be Matt LaFleur's last game coaching